In Minneapolis. Today, it's a Week 9 matchup. We are all set to go, as it'll be the Tampa Bay Buccaneers taking on the Minnesota Vikings. The first 2 months of the regular season down. What will the final two bring us as we're off in Week 9? And a good return, able to get out across the 35 to the 36. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. They'll run for the first time with Ashton Jeanty. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38.
Early down stuff to put this offense in a precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority one.
From the 38 now, here comes 2nd and 8. Play action now. Dart. Oh, he's got a bunker. That's complete. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. That one covers 29 yards. First down.
A gain of 29 yards. First down, Tampa Bay.
From the gun, here's Dart. Oh, he put it on the carpet, a fumble. But it looks like a Buccaneer was able to corral it. Yes, the Bucs have it. Tampa Bay keeps the possession. The fumble on first down. Now here's 2nd down. Now Dart. They'll get this out to Jeanty. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. That one a first down pickup of 8.
And they'll use him out in the backfield, and sometimes quite a bit. They're just trying to get him touches any way they can. 4 catches a week ago. There's another one right there.
Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers. A great play there. His 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Bucs get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
At their own 35-yard line.
Looking to put a drive together. Stafford. And down he goes. A Buccaneer sack. The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sack.
And so much for that great field position to start the game. Now they're way behind the sticks. Can't wait to see what their 2nd down call is going to look like now.
Now that after the sack, it'll be interesting to see what they have planned for 2nd and 23. Well, that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down. When you look at this defense, they are the 22nd ranked unit against the run in the NFL.
For some defensive fronts, playing the run is not the priority. It's playing the pass, right? They get up.
And the pressure gets to him and brings him down. Stafford is sacked. Here's Daniel Whelan now. He steps into this one, and this is a rocket. Here's Noel. Well, that looked for a second like he might take it all the way, but as it stands, it's still a massive return. And the Buccaneer offense will be set up well as they take over. Here's Dart. It's caught by Mike Evans. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. That's good for a Buccaneer first, a pickup of 12 yards.
Someone sharp in this game. I mean, a touchdown pass in the first drive and comes right back, and he's flinging it around really well here.
Really nice throw there to pick up the first down. You kind of just feel a laser focus and confidence about him, and I think we saw that this week, didn't we? Talking to him and the coaches, they felt good about his performance coming up.
Yeah, I was really impressed with that last practice we saw when they went through 2-minute drill, when they went through all the different situations. Ball hardly hit the ground, and I thought, yeah, he might be locked in for this one.
To the air, dart. That's complete. It's Ashton Jeanty. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. Defensively, a solid response after giving up back-to-back first downs. From the 2 now, 2nd and goal. Working out of the gun is Dart. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. His pass caught at the 4. And this one will wind up with him losing yardage back to the 4-yard line. It'll be a loss of 2 on the play, and that will lead to a 3rd and goal. They'll try to throw for it with Dart. And he hauls it in for the Buccaneer touchdown. Emeka Egbuka from 4 yards out. And the Buccaneers lead this now 13-0 here in the opening quarter of the ball game. Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And it's now 14-0. Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off. And that one not returnable, not by a long stretch, over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 35-yard line. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. They find themselves in a good-sized hole here, and a good-sized hole early on in this game as they come up on first down. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9 at the 36-yard line.
They'll run it again with Henry. And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Second quarter now from Minnesota. It's the Vikings in possession of the football. A solid run by Derrick Henry, and here's another 1st and 10. Stafford now to throw. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. The Vikings at 1-7 now on the year. If they come into this one knowing it's been a while since they've had a W, they have dropped 4 in a row.
Let me tell you, when you go a month, partner, in this league, without a victory, it gets tough to come to work every day. And in addition, you start to wonder about your job security as well.
That's complete to Justin Jefferson. And this is going to lead to another first down as the tackle's made at the Bucs 39. It's a gain of 11 as the Vikings pick up the first. So from Buccaneer territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. They'll try the right side with Henry. And he tries to power forward, but he will not get back to the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
2nd and 12 at the 41-yard line.
To throw is Stafford. Middle of the field to Jefferson. And he was able to shed 1 tackle, but could not get away from there. A gain of 5. 3rd and 7 now.
And I think he just wanted to get the ball to one of his playmakers to see if they can make something happen, but he ends up throwing into a crowded area. And after the catch, he isn't able to do much with it.
Now it's Stafford. A hit as he throws there, incomplete. Some of the fans here don't seem too happy about what we've seen in this first half.
No, not at all, and I understand why they look lethargic, out of sync, and it shows on the scoreboard.
And his kick is absolutely perfect. And they will get the themselves on the board here at 14-3.
So not exactly the response they were hoping for, but they'll take the 3 to at least get them on the score sheet.
Yeah, now's not the time to panic. All is well, somewhat calm, only down 14-0. So continue to play your game, take the points when they're there. Put the emphasis on your defense to go out and get you the football back. At some point, we're going to get it through our heads. Special teams, special teams, special teams. The spark that often wins games.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession.
Well, this offense looks like they have a little extra pep in their step as they take the field here for drive number 3, because remember, Charles, drives 1 and 2 both ended in the end zone.
Yeah, and right now they've just got to be careful not to lean into overconfidence, because every drive has a life of its own. But I like the way that they've started, the way that they're going about doing things right now. They've got a chance for that 3rd consecutive touchdown, and that would be a crushing blow to the defense.
And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
Well, it hasn't been a banner first half for the defense trying to cover him today, but they'll take that one right there, helping force that incompletion.
To throw now, Dart. He'll find Ginty out of the backfield. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves him with 3rd and 9 looming.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
And this is going to turn into another 1st down as the tackle is made at the Vikings 14. That 3rd down conversion good for 23.
It's a gain of
Another nice play there. They've gotten down into the red zone in no time at all. That's what this offense can do when they get on a roll. And now they're set up with a 1st and 10.
Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. A great effort there. With his 2nd TD of the game, his 6th on the year. And the Buccaneers are able to add on to that lead. Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And the lead is up to 18 now.
Vikings 3. Chase McLaughlin to kick off for the Buccaneers.
Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off.
The Vikings take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a 1st down now.
Well, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete. 2nd and 10.
Back to throw, Stafford. He'll get this complete to the rookie from Washington. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. A shotgun snap for Stafford. He's got his target. That's complete. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. 2nd catch for him today, and it'll wind up a 1st down. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this 1st half of action. Now Stafford.
To Jefferson on the slant.
Touchdown, Vikings.
Justin Jefferson.
39 yards.
And the Vikings get a bit closer.
Extra point splits the uprights. And it makes the score 21-10. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
At their own 27-yard line.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started.
Right now, everything they touch turns to gold. This is their 4th possession. Touchdowns on their first 3 possessions. I mean, this defense, they can't seem to stop them. It's like they're on skates.
Great analogy, Brandon, because they are pushing them back and winning everything at the line of scrimmage. They've just been laying down tracks towards the opposite end zone. So to themselves, all they're saying is, if we don't make a mistake, there's no way they can stop us.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Let's go.
Throwing his dart. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first.
That's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Here's Dart. Airing this one out for Evans. And that's caught inside the 30. A big play that time for Tampa Bay. 41 yards.
There's no doubt in my mind that not many guys in this league have had the impact that he's had here in the first half of the season. He's been a big play guy from the word go and continues to be one with another one right there.
Looking Mike Evans' way again, and he's got another one. And they'll get this down to the 10. So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10.
1st and 10.
A give out of the gun to Genty. He gets this down to the 3, but no further. Brought the power run out of the bag and got a couple extra yards with it. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go before halftime. Throwing from the gun here, Dart. That's complete. Genty out of the backfield. And in for the Buccaneers touchdown. Ashton Genty, a 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Bucs will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And the lead is up to 18 now.
Vikings 10. Chase McLaughlin.
Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off.
The Vikings take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. Here's Stafford. And a quick throw here, that's complete. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts,
It's a gain of 5.
as they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime. Out of the gun, Stafford. And that's caught inside the 30. And he will score. Touchdown, Vikings. Justin Jefferson, as the first half is winding down. And the Vikings are able to cut into this lead in the final seconds of the first half. Extra point right down the middle. And the lead is down to 11 at 28-17. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. And they'll have this all the way out to the 50-yard line. Excellent field position.
That return gets all the way to midfield, so we know the field position is absolutely flipped at this point. If I'm the defensive coordinator, I might think about blitzing right now to try and take field position back.
Going for Evans, but that pass is intercepted. Carlton Davis picks it. And the Vikings are going to get this back to their own 34-yard line. Likely time for one final snap as they start out 1st and 10. After the interception, here's Stafford. Open man, that's Felton. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. The final shot before the break. Stafford. Throwing middle, but it's incomplete. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break.
Chase McLaughlin to kick off for the Buccaneers.
The Vikings set to receive the second half kickoff, and they trail it here as we resume play. And that one not returnable. It's over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 30-yard line. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. This offense, Charles, had a strong first half throwing the football, at least in terms of yardage, but that hasn't translated so far on the scoreboard as they begin the third quarter here, trailing and looking for a little momentum.
Yeah, you're right about that because, let's face it, in the first half, most of their focus was in the passing game. And to their credit, resulted in a healthy amount of yardage. So I would think that at halftime, they're going to anticipate that defense loosening up a little bit to try and cover the passing lanes. They've got to get the running game going, and there should be some gaps to run through now.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Well, if they have any designs on getting back into this football game in the second half, they're going to need to be much sharper offensively than they were in this opening possession. Not much happening here, and it'll lead to a fourth down.
And they'll go ahead and down this one right on the chalk of the 20-yard line. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. To throw is Dart. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
As soon as he leaped out and began his route, someone on the defensive side broke with him and arrived just in time to separate him from another reception.
After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20.
Let's go now.
Throwing his Dart. Open man, there's Dart out of Washington. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. 22 yards there, a first down.
A gain of 22 yards. First down, Buccaneers.
2 yards the gain on the keeper, and it's second down.
Anytime you decide to use your quarterback as a runner, most of the time when you design a play, you're expecting to break a little bit bigger than this one because when you run him on short gains, your risk-reward and him taking hits, I'm not sure that's the payoff they were looking for.
Open man is Ibuka. And this is going to turn into another first down as the tackle is made at the Vikings 43. They give them 13 yards there on the play and a fresh set of downs. From Viking territory now, they'll come up 1st and 10 at the 43. From the shotgun, a throw for Dart. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. Now Dart. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete.
I know coaches tell us all the time that having a powerful arm isn't the number one thing they look for in a quarterback. But when you're trying to throw inside routes and you need to put some heat on it, it helps have the big gun. In this case, just a little bit too much.
So look at this. Here's the field goal unit coming out. And he is going to need to bomb this one. They spot it on the midfield stripe. So it is a 60-yard attempt here. And that one's not going to get there. Not enough juice, an ambitious effort, but it's well short. And this will remain an 11-point spread. Well, they gave the 60-yarder a try, didn't make it, and now they're in a tough position defensively. This offense has it in midfield. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. From the 42 now, here's 2nd and 2. Again, it's Henry. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. He'll lose a yard on the play, so now they need 3 yards on third down. Here's Stafford. Oh, the Buccaneer pressure too much. Down he goes. It'll be a loss of 8 on the sack, and it's going to lead him to fourth down. Averaging over 50 yards a punt so far as this one's away. Yeah, he was looking for the check-up bounce, didn't get it. That scoots all the way into the end zone now for a touchback. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. And they've got the lead here getting late into the third quarter. And the passing game for them, it's been terrific. We've seen that, but the rushing game almost non-existent.
And with the lead and trying to finish this game off, they need the running game to come back to life. They need to get sparked that way, take some time off the clock, and keep the ball away from their opponents.
Up the middle, it's Genty. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 43 yards rushing for him now, and he's carried the ball just 5 times.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. Just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
They'll go for a gain of 7, and that'll bring up second down.
At the 47-yard line.
Here we go, set.
A run straight ahead with Genty. And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line. That one a first down pickup of 8.
That's good for a first down. An 8-yard pickup. First down, Tampa Bay.
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this third quarter. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Here's Dart. Now a short pass pulled in by Washington. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. That one good for 20 on the catch and run. The passing game continues to be their friend. Even with a stable lead here in the fourth, Charles, they're going back to that well.
Yeah, with their overall philosophy, you know that they trust their quarterback. He's been able to throw it well. They continue to throw these safe passes. Who can blame him?
Elijah Cansey in on the stop.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where there'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
The Bucs passing game looking good on this drive. It's a first down.
It's a gain of 10. First down, Buccaneers.
On the give, Genty. And this play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back to the 15. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up second and 11.
At the 15-yard line.
Throwing, Dart. And he's got it. Caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. A 15-yard touchdown grab. And the Bucs look like they're going to get back in the win column as they extend their lead here in this fourth quarter. Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And the lead is up to 18 now.
Vikings 17. Chase McLaughlin to kick off.
Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off.
The Vikings take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. It's now appearing that this losing streak is going to continue. You know, the coaching staff was confident that this was going to be the game to stem the tide, but that just has not been the case.
2 yards on the pickup.
So from the 37, here's a second and 8.
37-yard line.
Stafford now to throw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41. Defensively, they're okay with that. Short little route, tackle him inbounds. Okay.
All right, cliche alert. It's time for someone to make a play because they've got to have something bigger downfield. They can't just take what they give them. They've got to force it.
Still going inside the 20. Touchdown, Vikings. A big play there. 58 yards. And the Vikings have got it back to a 2-score game here in the fourth. Point after, right down the middle. And that'll make this now an 11-point deficit. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Oh, a good-looking return set up here. He's past the 30. He will score. Touchdown, Tampa Bay.
Touchdown, Buccaneers.
It's been a back-and-forth game, a lot of points on the board, and that return right there kind of indicative of how this thing's gone.
Well, you've seen both teams go at it, and as you just pointed out, both of them have found the end zone. But just like in boxing, you know the blow that hurts the most? The one you didn't see coming, and that often is the case when it comes in special teams.
So let's try this again. After the kick return TD, here's yet another kickoff. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 35-yard line. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, it's a good way of pointing things out because now it's not a total loss because, as you said, they've scored some points, so there's some plays they can build on, moments where the game plan actually worked. But overall, though, they were just out-personnel. They were going up against a team that was playing at an elite level.
And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35.
It's
A gain there of 21 yards.
And the Vikings first down.
So the Vikings in possession of the football as we get you reset. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score. Now Stafford. On this one, incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's 2nd down. What we just saw there, that's really been a common theme all afternoon.
A lot of pressure. That forced the errant pass. He's been under duress this entire afternoon. He just had to unload that one. He's fortunate it was just incomplete and not intercepted.
At this point, down big, you'd have to imagine this defense are just going to sit back, blanket the field as best they can.
Yeah, this is actually the easy part of the game for them because, just as you noted, they can sit back, keep everything in front of them. But they've blanketed the field the entire game using a variety of coverages.
And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down.
I like what they tried to do there. Tried to hit him with something quick, get the ball in his hands, and hope he could make some yards after the catch and pick up a 1st down. Weren't able to do so on that play.
And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th. The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's 1st and goal from just inside the 10. And a little bit of space there takes it inside the 5 to the 3. They give him 5 that time as they draw a bit closer here for a 2nd and goal. From the gun, here's Stafford. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. T.J. Hockenson, a 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Vikings are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. Extra point splits the uprights. And that'll make this now an 11-point deficit. Minnesota's kick team ready, and the Vikings moving away. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line. So this is going to come out to the 35. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And a few kneel downs should just about do it. Now, defensively, they do have all 3 timeouts, but very little reason to use them at this point. He's going to look deep down the field. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
That's
got some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
Let's go.
A run out of the gun with Genty. And he is going to have a Bucs first down. All smiles on that sideline. That should be the one to do it. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Now it looks like he'll throw here. Throw left side taken in by Washington. And he's going to get this inside the 30.
19 more yards. That's another Buccaneers first down.
Out of the gun. Here's Dart. And he'll get it right back to Washington. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. The Bucs going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play.
First and goal, Tampa Bay.
To throw now, Dart. And he hauls it in for a Buccaneer touchdown. From 6 yards away. And the Bucs tack on another score as they have dominated this 4th quarter. A nice throw there by the second-year quarterback.
And I don't believe that was the kind of play he would have made as a rookie. Because usually your rookie season is a continuation of your college days. A lot of one read, and if you don't have it, you just take off and go. Now he's settled in the pocket a little bit more, reading the field and getting to a second and sometimes third progression. That was a nice play.
And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line of the end zone. So this ball will come out to the 30 now. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. Off of play action. Here's Stafford. Going underneath. He's got Hawkinson. And we've got a timeout. 9 seconds remaining.
And the Vikings first down. First and 10 at the 46.
Throwing a Stafford. Complete. Jefferson the target. And down he goes at the 45 after a pickup of 9. The Bucs forced to use their 3rd and final timeout. And as the 2 teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. Well, this was a fun one today if you like points. A lot of them went on the board. Both offenses were clicking. Charles, these defenses, meanwhile, have a little something to clean up before their next contest.
Yeah, neither end